time. 9:01. Close. What's up, YouTube? Can you hear me? I'm always nervous now that everybody can't hear me. And I'm just talking for 5 or 10 minutes. For no apparent reason. So hopefully we can get confirmation that you can hear me. That would be great. But it's Tower of Terror Thursday. Hope you all had a magical day. DWA Live with Chris, episode 24, I think it is. I think the thumbnail says 25, but I think it's actually 24. Just got the D23 magazine, which I actually want to touch on. We're just going to kind of have a free-for-all trip recap this evening. Don't have much planned. I have a pile of stuff to show you and some pictures and videos to go through. And I'm talking now. And all the stuff we did. Just see if we can hear me. A lot of it, most of you already have heard about, if not witnessed for yourself. Yeah, it says oblige. All right, we can hear me. Joseph, why can't I see the chat? It says oblige. All right. Okay, sorry about that. McKay Outdoors, welcome. Thanks for stopping in. Long time no see. Hope you're doing good. And Joseph, but why can't I see the chat? And StreamYard. What am I doing wrong? Private chat, comments. Banners, no comments. That should be it, but it's not it. Chat settings. Bear with me, folks. Lorena, welcome. Dougie, what's up? Guess can see comments. That does nothing. Well, at least you can hear me. That's a home run in my book. Hope you all had a magical day. Like I said, we're just going to do a trip recap. I'm going to try to take it in chronological order. Did I even say that half right? But if you follow me on Twitter, link in the description below, you already saw that I got this. My first D23 mag. And you'll understand the dogs. Maybe some of you already know what the dogs mean. And at first glance, I thought that was the sword and the stone thing, but I think it's just a water fountain. But why can't I see the comments on the screen? This happened the other day to someone. They had to restart the stream. But is the audio and video okay? Because I can get around the chat. The audio and video sounded alright. Doing good, Joseph. Thanks for stopping in. Hope everything's alright there. Let me just see if I can pull it up off the stream here. Last time I did that, though, there seemed to be a lag. Sorry if there's a feedback. Can see and hear you. Okay. Thank you, sir. Let me just see if I can pop this chat out. Get back there, because watching me on a delay is really weird. Alright. PTV's in the house. What's up, guys? Thanks for stopping in. Happy Thursday. I believe Pepper Tree Villa will be going live at 10. If I'm mistaken, correct me. Hopefully you have better luck than I'm having. And did I miss anybody? I think we're good now. I got the chat up. I got the D23 with some dogs on the front. Apparently like celebrating 4th of July. And I was like, what are the dogs doing on the front? This is neither one that Steve got, I think. I swore he got like a Galaxy's Edge one and something else. But this says it's fall 2019. And this is what the dogs are all about. A Lady and the Tramp live action remake. Lady and the Tramp comes to life in a brand new way exclusively on Disney Plus. And you've never seen a more fetching couple. That was actually one of the trivia questions today. Yep, what restaurant's decor has Lady and the Tramp theme? So I thought that was interesting. And there was a couple other things in here. The big truth page. Opening the vault. Just the artwork on that is awesome. And then they talk about the streaming. Will launch United States November 12th, letting audience stream new and beloved Disney TV shows and movies from the vast Disney vault anytime, anywhere. Snow White made the cut. Frozen, Pinocchio. Frozen. The Reluctant Dragon. That's an awesome movie if you haven't seen it. Toy Story, of course. And the rest. All the television shows. Oh, Simpsons made it. That's funny. Mickey Mouse and Bart Simpson in the same magazine. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? It's in Storytime with... Is it Storytime with Chris? Yeah, it turned into it. I just got this in the mail today. So I wanted to go over a few things. Because this is nothing like I saw, like I said. Maybe it's just the cover that's different. I don't know. I'm new to this thing. That's just strange. This is cool. No, what's up? Thanks for stopping in. Oh, you're the one who said story time. I'm not paying attention. And this is another thing I found interesting. The Disney Legends, apparently, of 2019. And I don't know. When I think of Disney Legends, I don't think of Christina Aguilera. I don't know. It could just be me. Standards are slipping in Disney. I don't know. But some of these other people definitely are up there. I don't know about Robert Downey Jr. I mean, he's Iron Man. That's his only contribution. I mean, these people are sitting next to Bob Gurr, Tony Baxter, just to name a few, Blair. I mean, I know they've set the bar high, but some of these people definitely deserve it. James Earl Jones, for one. Bette Midler. Okay. But Robin Roberts and Diane Sawyer, they're Disney legends. Are these just the potential people, or are these actually? I don't know. I gotta read this. But Ming-Na Wu, the Mulan girl, I could see that. And Hans Zimmer, if he did the music for Pirates, he's got my vote. I hope the winter 2019 would have Star Wars Rise of the Skywalker. Yeah, I swore maybe it was the summer that had Galaxy's Edge on it. I mean, that makes sense. But I swore I think it was Steve, just posted a picture somewhere that he got his new one just recently, and it had, I don't know, I don't remember dogs on it. I don't know, that might have been it. Snow White made it again. I don't know why or what about, but she's in there. Michelle Pfeiffer is Maleficent's new Royal Pain and Maleficent Mistress of Evil. Just the color on this page is awesome. Drama queen. Sorry about the glare. Not my thing. My daughter likes that somewhat. I think that was it on the mag. Hope the Muppets made it. I didn't see that on the first go through. I just peeled the plastic off this like 5 minutes before going live. Zimmer did Lion King too. He does deserve it. Oh yeah. If he did Lion King and Pirates, he's up there with X, who did the original Pirates. So yeah, I fully agree. And then the back cover had, they got a picture of what's his name, and I'm drawing a blank, next to the Millennium Falcon, Harrison Ford, and why can't I think of his name? I know he's Luke, but that's not his name. What's that? Man, I'm so excited for Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. In fact, the main Pirates theme, he's a pirate, is unused music. Oh, really? That's funny. Fun fact. Oh, the back cover had all the Halloween by the numbers. It must be, I don't know. Like 1790, the year The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad is set. Hocus Pocus, Disney Cruise Line. It just has numbers on. I don't know what it's about. I thought it was more interesting than that, but it turned out to be a nothing burger. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. So that's the D23 mag. Mark Hamill, that's it. Man. And Dougie, while he's in here, I know it's like 1, 2 in the morning over there. He was winner of the Daily Dose of Disney Trivia episode 2, I believe it was. So congratulations to Dougie. Definitely go check out Dougie's channel. Hopefully he's still planning on doing his Scotland thing. And while we're on the subject of that, the first winner of episode 1 was Mrs. Galaxy from the Touring the Galaxy crew. We'll definitely be talking about them a little bit later, as some of you probably already know what happened over the past weekend. And the winner of today's was Sawyer in the Middle with 4 correct answers. There's only 5 questions in these. It stinks I can't pin down a time for these things. It just kind of wings it. It makes it interesting because it's always different people who come in, I guess. So it is what it is. So yeah, the trip, I think that was all the non-trip related stuff. So the trip had 4 days, was supposed to have 5. As you well know, probably by now, that hurricane that nicked us messed up most everybody's travel plans one way or another. So I hightailed it out Sunday morning rather than Sunday night, just taking away Sunday from me. So I still have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I'm going to try to do this in chronological order as best as I can without jumping around too much. Got a ton done. Killed Magic Kingdom on Thursday. We'll definitely get into that. Wednesday got in late. Main Street ASA, welcome. Thanks for stopping in. Those some awesome ears. Definitely think about making some more. I couldn't see anything wrong with them. So yeah, I got into town late. Got picked up by Lorena, who I think still in the chat. Went straight to Animal Kingdom. Hit up Everest first, I think it was. That was our first fast pass. And for not being a fan of roller coasters and never being on it before, I think she enjoyed it. And then headed over to glad I wrote all this stuff down. I didn't care to put it in order. But I did write it all down. Navi River over in Pandora. Just made a video of that. Front row POV. Awesome attraction. Love that. Just needs to be a little bit longer. And then ran over to Dinosaur for our last Fast Pass. And then went on Flight of Passage. Standby. Wasn't too bad of a wait. I would say less than an hour for sure. ATJH Travels, welcome. What's up, friends? Thanks for stopping in. Happy Thursday. Just getting into day one, which just was a couple hours at Animal Kingdom total. Got a bunch done, though. Haven't done the video for Flight of Passage yet. Have a lot of editing to do for that one, but was actually able to film it this time. And it came out really good, surprisingly. So I can't wait to get that posted. The River Journey Navi came out awesome too. You can see all the animals running around, the way the leaves move when they hit them, when they're jumping around. Such a well done attraction. It's just so short. And that was pretty much it for Wednesday. Didn't eat, like I said, I got in late. Stayed off property. I was initially going to stay on property, but didn't have a hotel room for Wednesday, and adjusted the plans, and to save money, ended up staying off property, which is a nice hotel, I must say. Free breakfast. It's pretty close, 10-minute ride to the park. And I mean, I got the 4 nights for the price of 1 night or 2 nights on property. So I'm always a fan of staying off property. So day 2 was Magic Kingdom, and day 2 was Thursday, August 29th, Galaxy's Edge opening day. As most of you well know, I need to do some editing. I got so much footage. Oh my goodness. I got footage of footage. And you'll see why in this coming day. Not only was it Galaxy's Edge opening, it was the first day of Food and Wine, if I'm not mistaken, at Epcot, which we also did, but the next day. And I failed to remember that Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom was opening early. Epcot, I think, remained the same at 9 p.m. So when we got there at 8:10, I'm thinking we're 50 minutes early. The park's already open. Everybody's walking around. So we head straight over to Seven Dwarfs. 15-minute wait. We practically walk on. So we come out, it's 15 minutes again. We hit it again. So 2 times in less than like a half hour, we've already done Seven Dwarfs. I mean, the park is dead. Usually it's like 90 minutes already. 15 minutes after opening. And that was with no Fast Pass. That was just standby. So that was pretty cool. That's never happened before. And I wish I was taking better records of this, because I'm like coming up short, because it was quite the day for Fast Passes. If you don't know, at Walt Disney World, you can pick 3 Fast Passes pre-trip, per day, per park, whatever. If you pick 1 at Magic Kingdom, you have to pick all 3 at Magic Kingdom, blah, blah, blah. So we had our 3, I believe it was Haunted Mansion, Pirates, and Big Thunder that day. The first 3 that we had. And then I started picking more. And it wasn't until we got up to around the, hey, Ray J, what's up? Thanks for stopping in. And Sawyer in the middle is here. Welcome. Sorry I missed you. mentioned you a little earlier, winner of day number 3 today. Definitely go check them out. Thanks for stopping in, Ray J. Noah's still in the house. Did I miss anybody else? ATJH. Listening while doing editing. So much editing going on. So like I said, I wish I was taking better records of this because it turned out to be quite the day. It wasn't until we got up to around 13 or 14 fast passes where I thought we could like almost hit 20. And I don't know if it's the official record, if somebody's got more or whatever, but I know Mickey's Magic 28 got 17 one day. So I was like, well, we at least have to tie that. So we ended up hitting, I have 27 attractions. Obviously, multiple rides on. I got to hit the bed, friends. Take care. Thanks for stopping in, Doug. Really appreciate it. I know it's like 1:32 in the morning there. So we got, I'll just go through the list. Pirates 4 times, Haunted Mansion 4 times, Big Thunder 4 times, Jungle Cruise, Peter Pan, Winnie the Pooh, 7 Dwarfs 3 times. We hit it at night during the fireworks. DTA, Carousel of Progress, Monsters Laugh Floor, It's a Small World, Mickey's Philhar Magic, Under the Sea × 2, Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin, and we took the walk up and down the Swiss Family Treehouse. Swiss Family Treehouse. Treehouse? Is that how you say that? Never hit Splash Mountain, surprisingly, although we did later in the week. And a couple others, obviously. Space Mountain, not a fan of roller coasters, like I was saying. And a couple others, the Tiki Room and stuff. But I came up with, not to bore you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 18. I swore it was 19 at the park. We were actually heading to number 20. I had what I thought 20, maybe it was 19, picked. Dumbo. We got there at like 10:01. Everything was already taped up and coned off. You needed a wristband to get in. The after hours thing started. So, but now that I look at going over the list, I don't know if we would have caught it anyways because it would have been 19. But either way, I think we surpassed the 17. I don't know if that's like the official record or what the record is. I never walked that much in one day. Yeah, it's so worth it. I wouldn't trade it for anything. We stopped at lunch even at Pinocchio's Village House. That was the second time I stopped there. Wasn't too thrilled with it this time. I had the chicken parm again. But maybe it was me in the heat and running around like crazy. That didn't help. And I posted a video of this despite the copyright. I knew it was going to get hit, but it's just a can't monetize it thing. It's no kind of warning or anything. But that Once Upon a Time projection show they do at night, I don't know if they do it every night. I would presume they do. Absolutely amazing. Blew my mind. I saw it during my solo trip, but from the side of the castle, so didn't get the full appreciation of it. Had no idea what I was missing, but was clearly missing a lot. And I got there quite later than we got there this time. So if you missed that video, definitely go check that out. We missed like the first 2 minutes, I think, and the first 20 seconds of the video is us walking up to it, getting into the front of the castle. But absolutely amazing what they can do with that. You hear my reaction to it. Blew my mind completely. How are we doing? All right, we're doing pretty good. Day 3 was Epcot. And only day 3 at Epcot could beat day 2 at Magic Kingdom. And speaking of Magic Kingdom, what a tough act to follow, a live stream from Magic Kingdom. But hopefully we're doing all right. If you missed it, Walt was running a live stream from Magic Kingdom. I believe it's his last one. He's heading home. Definitely go check that out. He hit up a couple of attractions and TTA and Pooh and stuff. Love that attraction. Such a cute one, Pooh. So this was food and wine, but World Showcase doesn't open till 11. So we rope dropped 9 p.m., ran back to Norway to go on Frozen. And again, it was a 15-minute wait. Walked pretty much right onto the boats. Got off. 15-minute wait again. There was less people in front of us that time than there was the first time. So did that real quick twice. Then we ran over to Soarin', which was our first fast pass. Asked for B1, and there was literally a full row of people in front of us who had asked for it prior. So it's an extremely popular thing to do. I don't know if that's the way it is out in California on theirs, if you have to ask, or you don't have to ask, but if their screens are crooked like ours, but if you sit in B1, which is the top middle row, you don't get the feet, and the Eiffel Tower and the everything else is more straight than if you sit on the side, which bends everything depending on which side you're sitting on. It's worth the wait, in my opinion. Same with the back seats of the roller coasters. I always ask for the back seat of the roller coasters. And it's most notable on like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, for instance. But day 3, Epcot, Frozen, first fast pass was Soarin'. Then we did Nemo, Journey into the Imagination. Second fast pass was Spaceship Earth. And then I think we took off from Future World there. So we got a lot done in the morning. Never hit Test Track, I don't think, at all, surprisingly. But then we headed back to World Showcase to partake in the 2019 Food and Wine. Have been once, but never partook in it. This time I was gonna join in the festivities. But first we stopped in Mexico, saw Donald and his friends at the Grand Fiesta Tour. Headed over to Germany to get my Schlafhofer. Never gonna pronounce that right. But the grapefruit beer that they have in Germany. Love those things. Started a live streamed for almost 2.5 hours from there, where it kind of all began with the meetups. So we're walking, I think it was from France to UK, possibly, over that bridge. I'm like, is that Tim Tracker? And he's like, huh? Yeah, it was Tim Tracker. I was like, hey, what's up, buddy? And we gave each other a high five. And that's actually on that stream. I didn't know it at the time. I watched the replay. It's there. And then we were heading back because I heard Dole Whip Dad and Miss the area. Is that when you got the ice wine? Yep. That was with the beer braised beef. And I wish I was smart and marked they give you this little passport. And you can put little stickers next to all the drinks that you try, blah, blah, blah. Because, man, I was looking forever for that beer braised beef. And it's from Belgium. And, yeah, I got the ice wine along with that. I don't know why I'm looking for it again. There it is. Yeah, beer braised beef. I don't see the ice wine on here. that's what I got. And that ice wine would be my only gripe with the food and wine. And it was the price. Oh, you were watching? I was not paying attention to that stream more than I was paying attention to it. I apologize. But they give you this little cup for like $10. I mean, the food is reasonably priced. Why can't you price the drink reasonably? I mean, $10 for literally like a shot. I mean, you had to sip it. It was good. It tasted like apricot, super sweet. And the beef was good. But while we're sitting there eating and drinking that, who do I see standing across from us? Cargo talked you into the ice wine. $10 is crazy for a little cup. Yep. If you saw the cup, you'd be like, that was $10. But yes, Cargo was a huge help in the food and wine tasting. But across the way from us is the whole, well, not the whole, because it was -1. It was 3/4 of the Dizney crew. There was Steve, Shep, Dave, and Kelly was there from Myers and the Mouse. And Cargo I missed. I'm so sad I missed Cargo by like a few days. And Meaghan too. She was there and never ended up saying hi to her. So ran over to them, said hi to them, talked, took some pictures. Dave ended up hijacking the stream because, like I said, I was paying attention to it less than I was paying attention to it. So I just put it down and was taking pictures with everybody doing our thing. And like I said, I watched the replay, so I saw Dave picked it up and took over the stream for a few minutes. I was on my own stream. It was great. So we said bye. They were moving on, doing their thing. We were continuing down because I'm still wanting to meet up with Jeff. Tip of the Years was in the neighborhood. Was trying to meet up with them. Never met up with them at all. Did eventually hook up with Jeff and them later. That's coming up. But we come across DizneyDan again, and they're talking to somebody, and it's Joey from Joey's World. So we walked back over and said hi to them. They were on the stream. Such an awesome guy. Funny kid, Joey. I think it was Canada. What, we got the brief? I don't think so. I don't know. There's so many things in here. I couldn't find that organic float that I had. Like I said, I wish I would have marked them, but yeah. So yeah, I met up with Joey and his Joey Rocks. Yeah, Cargo said that. Got them all excited. So moved on from them. They informed us that the Beverly Challenge had got moved from Saturday to Friday. So that was a lucky by chance thing that we just happened to be there. So that was at 6 p.m. So we just headed over there at like 5. I don't think we did too much more after that. As far as the food and wine, we pretty much did all the food and wine on that stream. So yeah, let's get into the meet and greets, because there were many at this. I don't know, I'm sure most of you have seen one or two of the streams. Resort TV 1 was doing the main stream. They hosted it on their channel. Awesome. Joss and Jenna both were sharing the duty. And all the guys were there from the Dizney crew, the whole 4/4 of them. Let me see if I can get this to work. this was us. This was us. There we go. These guys are a riot. They left the spot for Zip so he could get cropped in later. But that's from, I don't know how it's, Shep is holding the spot for, most of you know these guys. Shep's on the right, Steve, Dave, and obviously me. So hopefully that's working. And then we moved on. That was us at Food and Wine. It's not working exactly the way I wanted it to, but this is the last member of the DizneyDan crew, Patrick. And we ended up meeting up with Dole Whip Dad eventually. Where are you, buddy? There's Jeff. Known this guy for years. So awesome to meet all these people finally. And was that Kelly on the left? I'm not sure if that's Kelly on the left. I don't think so. And I was speaking of him earlier, Mrs. Galaxy won the very first ever daily trivia. Well, met up with the two boys, Dana and John, from Touring the Galaxy. So awesome to meet them. I mean, they've been on my channel before. Just, again, known them forever. And all these people are just like they are in their videos and streams, all genuine. Some of the nicest people. Where did my magazine go? And then we got the man, the myth, the legend himself, along with Donna, who finished third, I think, in the Beverly Challenge. Absolutely amazing. What else we got here? That's a shot of the crowd. Here's a picture of Joey at the Beverly Challenge. Steve was the winner. I'm sure most of you know this already. But right dead center, blue shirt, Joey Rocks was with us. And to the very far left with the visor is Amy, AJC Magic. She was there. I believe right behind Joey is Josh. Practically perfect park hopping. I could be mistaken, but I think that's who that is. He was there too, and actually got his button. Whoops, I always go backwards. So cool. Just handing these out. And speaking of buttons, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Oh, where'd the chat go? Oh, sorry guys, I'm not seeing anything. There we go. RobFuz, what's up? Thanks for stopping in. Happy Thursday. Thanks for, really appreciate it. You're taller than Steve. I was taller than most people there. Besides like Juan or something from Our Disney Adventures. That whole crew was there. The Our Disney Adventures. DizneyDan was there. I'll just start naming names because there were so many names I'm going to forget people. Pete McDermott was there. I had just met him for the first time. A lot of people I met for the first time. So Patrick gave me not only the cruise button, but his whoop personal button. PTV still in the house, going live at 10 p.m. It's almost a week already since the Beverly Challenge, and I'm sure some of them are still feeling it. God bless them. All right, let's go through the merch real quick while I try to remember people who were there. The crazy Disney lady was there. I thought that was funny, but that's actually her handle name, the crazy Disney lady. Like I said, the whole Our Disney Adventures crew was there. They were such a monstrous help in the whole operation. If you didn't see the streams, they were actually running the trays of drinks or cups of Beverly back and forth from the Club Cool to the drinking table. There were 2 or 3 people who were trying to keep the aisles clear so other guests could keep walking by. Janine, welcome. Thanks for stopping in. Happy Thursday. Really appreciate it. Who else? Man, I'm drawing a blank. John's Donna, Dan, the whole DizneyDan crew, touring the galaxy. We got some magnets while I try to remember. Jeff, Mr. Gonzo PR, he was with Jeff. And then we got Simba. And man, let me tell you, the line for this guy was monstrous. Man. I mean, it was longer than some attraction queues. Let me tell you. Got my first zippity-doo bag. Because we did end up going on Splash Saturday. I haven't got to Saturday yet. But I want to show you all the merch before, or just in case we run out of time. Got a handful of maps again. Obviously got to get maps for myself, and I mail them out to everybody. Only ended up getting 1 pin. I'm pretty picky with the pins now. I only get like a certain few: Pirates, Mansion, Snow White. But I asked, and they actually did have a pass holder pin. 2 backs. And this bad boy actually I don't know if those are just bowls. They look like Spaceship Earth bowls. And then Figment. Man, that glare. It says food and wine on there. Does that help? Oh, a little bit. Cute pin. I did some pit trading. Thanks, Janine. I'll leave my iPad streaming. Time for dinner. Thanks so much for stopping in, PTV. Bon appetit. See you at 10. So did some pit trading. And man, I feel like I'm forgetting so many people. It was Amy, AGC Magic. Josh from... Oh, Dev. Prince Charming was there. Maybe I should just think of the contestants. Corey Meets World was there. But my son collects these pins. The Sugar Skull. So I grabbed him a couple of those on trade. Got my first Tiki Room pin via trade. Pretty cool looking. I've never seen a Horizon pin look like this. But that's another one I like to collect, the Horizon ones. I don't know, it's like Sideways or something, but Hidden Mickey, the Goofy Cupcake. I don't know, I thought it was cute. I don't collect Goofy or cupcakes, but I do collect these. I was surprised to see her with the Evil Queen. There we go. Queen of Hearts. Is it Mickey? And my daughter collects the Nightmare Before Christmas ones. And she's got some of the trio already. Lock, Shock, and Barrel. So I snagged that one for her. You don't see too many of those too on trade. All those were trade pins. Love pin trading. Yeah, surprisingly, I didn't get that much stuff though. I mean, I scored on the pin trading, I think. Definitely did a lot of that. And continuing on the Epcot day, I grabbed this. I don't know if you saw the stream. Just a Snow White storybook record. I mean, I've seen these on eBay that are like missing the pages. It looks like a dog ate it. The record is like warped and stuff. This thing is like, or was, in mint condition. I mean, the record is beautiful. I mean, I'll probably never play it, but I just bought it to have it. But I brought it to the park because Snow White's at Epcot. So I was going to have her sign the book. Never saw Snow White. But, oh yeah, Walt and Melissa. How can I forget them? Oh my goodness. But yeah, Mouse Talk was there, Walt and Melissa. So I started using the book. Because a lot of the other guys actually had books. Some of them had everybody's channels in there, and they were going around having everybody sign it. So I was doing the same with my book. And I got, can't read backwards, Dole Whip Dad. Felt like I was back in high school getting my yearbook signed. Shep family. There's Josh, Practically Perfect. We got Zip. I think that's Zip. Yep. Oh, Donna. Beautiful Donna. Our Johns, the man, the myth, the legend himself. John from Touring the Galaxy. Before Dana got there. And Gonzo. Yeah, I forget who said it. I think it was Angela who said you should use your book to have people sign. I was going to keep going, but the challenges started, or they started doing interviews outside. I mean, they had a microphone. It was quite the production. Absolutely amazing. If you've missed Resort TV 1's stream, highly recommend at least go and watching some of it. It was probably hours long, but what else? Was that it? I think that was it on the merch. The bag, magnets, pins, maps, pins. We went over the D23 mag. And, man, I forgot Walt and Melissa. I know I'm forgetting somebody else now. Sorry about that. We got 10 minutes left. Saturday was another Magic Kingdom day. Totally whiffed on our not only Thursday night stream, I completely forgot about it, but Friday night while we were at Epcot, we had reservations for Chef Mickey's Contemporary Happily Ever Fireworks. Completely missed it. Oh well. Called them and tried to modify it and stuff, but it was 5 minutes away. I think it was like 8 o'clock and the reservation was 8:05, so it was not going to happen. So missed out on that. So yeah, I think that was pretty much it. Might have hit Spaceship Earth or something after that, but I mean, by then it was 8:30 already. Park was closing. So Saturday was another rope drop. Back to the Magic Kingdom. Took it a little easier that day. Started off heading again straight to Seven Dwarfs. We were there at 8 o'clock this time. But for a different reason, we had reservations for breakfast at Be Our Guest. Again, it posted a 35-minute wait, if I'm not mistaken, and I called bluff on it. We had 25 minutes to get to Be Our Guest. I figured we had a few minutes wiggle room. So we chanced it and got off by 8:20. Had plenty of time to run over to Be Our Guest. So I really don't believe those wait times at all. Sometimes they might be accurate, but not that day. I've had dinner at Be Our Guest and now breakfast. Completely different experiences. Both equally as good, in my opinion. The breakfast is definitely a little more informal, but it's not buffet style or anything like that. It's actually brought from the kitchen to your table. The food actually finds you. I thought that was kind of cool. They must link it to your Magic Band or find you with your Magic Band. But it's like an a la carte thing where you just pick from a menu. Oh, we got stuck. Where did you go? We got stuck right in front of the singing bust on the Haunted Mansion one of the times we were on it. I thought that was pretty cool. Oh, I gotta open you. Oh, you can't see the whole thing on that one. That's a little better. So, where are we? So you pick from one of the entrees. The Feast à la Gaston, that's what I had. Scrambled egg whites, I believe that's what Lorena had. Open-faced bacon, hopefully you can read that. Assorted cured meats, vegetable quiche, croissant donut, and then they got a kids menu and all the beverages and stuff, fountain drinks, coffee, all that stuff, which you actually get first. Go find your table, and like I said, the food comes and finds you. Still, you have your pick of choosing where you want to sit. You can sit in either one of the rooms. There's the ballroom, the West Wing, and the library, I think it is. I think we sat in the ballroom. That's where we sat for dinner, too. The West Wing is so dark. And we ran over to Animal Kingdom for a while. That's how we hooked up with that Simba magnet, because that was only available at Animal Kingdom. And like I said, that queue line, I can't believe there was that many pass holders there. Holy mackerel. I mean, it zigzagged 4 or 5 times, 20 deep, and it was like nonstop. And it was that way when we went back a little while later. Tried to hit Flight of Passage again, because the wait time wasn't that ridiculous. An hour at best, which for Flight of Passage is unreal. So we tried it, got up to the inside queue where the pre-show kind of starts, where it's the lab and the Avatar in the tube almost. We were seeing all that stuff, and the whole line came to a halt. I mean, any movement was just people probably inching up in impatientness, but it wasn't going good. We had a fast pass for Seven Dwarfs, actually, back at Magic Kingdom for like 7:30. So we ended up bailing out of the queue, which really took a lot of, determination to do it. Because walking out of there, especially after spending an hour already in the queue, just to abandon it on such a great attraction. It was heartbreaking, but was able to see Seven Dwarfs, caught some of the Happily Ever After from there. What was that? No, that was Thursday, my fault. I know I'm missing some stuff, but I don't want to keep this any longer. PTV's going live in 4 minutes. The crux of it, the biggest days was Thursday and Friday, Magic Kingdom, and obviously Friday at Epcot was absolutely amazing. Had no idea it was going to be that many people, all the way from Tim Tracker all the way down the line. I mean, I want to say there was 40 people, 45 possibly, that were there. So many people. I know I'm forgetting people, because I forgot Walt and Melissa. But it's on the streams. My stream was like a behind the scenes kind of thing, and Resort TV 1 was like the main. They had all the pre-competition interviews. They had interviews going on during the competition. They interviewed each of the contestants as they were dropping out. It was awesome. Definitely go check it out. And you'll see everybody that were there that I missed. I said Pete McDermott. I met him for the first time, like in person and in general. I don't remember ever meeting him, but it was so nice to meet Jeff, Dan, Steve, Zip, Shep, Dave, all the guys. It was awesome. Gonna be working on some editing. Did the Navi River Journey, awesome video, and the Festival of Fantasy Parade from the Liberty Square vantage point. Posted that a couple days ago. Love that parade. Saw that on Saturday. Never saw it on Thursday, just Saturday. But definitely go check those out. Go check out our friends on the West Coast, Arnie and Doug and the crew at Pepper Tree Villa, PTV. They're going live in 1 minute or so. Definitely go check them out. They have some fun streams. I will be over there once I shut things down here. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Really, really appreciate it. Hope you have a magical rest of your night. Seriously, you guys make my day. I love you all. We'll be back here next Thursday for top 10 Pixar shorts. It's ready to go. I got Mighty Duck trivia coming up one Saturday. I don't know if it's going to be, not going to be this Saturday, possibly next Saturday, the following Saturday. And then stay tuned for October. I know Dean over at theliveplace.com is putting together something for at least the first week in October. So definitely looking forward to that. So stay tuned for that. Liveplace.com. Links in the description below. He does an awesome job over there. Theliveplace.com. DreamersEmpire. The Live Place on YouTube. Definitely go check him out. He's got your whole week covered. All family-friendly streams. That's all I got for you. Go check out Arnie and Doug over at PTV. We'll see you back here next Thursday. Thank you all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Love you all. Have a magical night. Bye, guys.